everyone, it has been a busy day. I just got an email while I was at work that our baby chicks have been shipped, so they should be here in the morning. I waited until Sterling went down for bed just because it's easier to settle this stuff up right now. It is about 10 o'clock tonight, so I figured I would key y'all in on what's going on.
So we are setting everything up in our garage for the time being. I bought these mats, they're door mats for about $3 a piece, and they've got rubber backing, and it's going to form an insulation barrier between the concrete floors and the shavings. And then later on I do plan to reuse them inside of the coop for underneath the roosting bars. It'll make it easier to clean later on. And then this exercise pen I bought, I did get it at Walmart for about $59, and I like the fact that it is collapsible for easy storage. And it also does expand. You can use it at any size. I do like the fact that you can reuse it. And Walmart, I don't know if anyone else knows this, but if they are stocking shelves and they've got cardboard boxes inside of carts, you can ask them to take those. And that's what I did here. I am prepping everything to make sure that it's warm enough for when the chicks arrive. And this is the first phase of our brooder. So impatient. Hello. Do you want some baby chicks? Just picked the babies up from the post office and we are headed home. I got the heated seat on and we don't live but maybe 5 minutes from the post office, so we'll catch up with you soon. Look at all the babies. Alright, we're going to get them in this brooder and then I'll tell you who's who. It's important whenever you get your chicks in the mail that when you introduce them to the brooder that you show them where the water is at. Now I'm using Save a Chick. It's a vitamin and electrolyte mix. It's important to note that the electrolyte mix is only good for 24 hours, and that's because it creates a perfect environment for bacteria to grow, and you are supposed to keep it refrigerated. Since these are baby chicks and they need to have more warm water, it's only good for that first day, so you'll be replacing it. So if you don't have to mix up the full gallon, I would definitely recommend mixing up the quart or the gallon for multiple waters. So I did purchase colored egg layers, and what we'll see in just a little while is that the light gray ones are lavender Americanas, and they are a shelf blue egg laying chicken. And then I also bought olive eggers, and the olive egger is actually a breed between a true blue egg laying chicken and a dark brown egg laying chicken. And for most chickens, their eggs are originally white and then they are colored when they're coming out. So if you take a brown eggshell and you crack it open, on the inside it will be white. Well, when you crossbreed between a true blue and a dark brown, then you get the blue egg that's coated in brown, so it appears olive. So when you crack that egg open, you're going to actually have a blue inner shell. So we got olive eggers. We've also got some French black copper Morans, and they will actually lay a dark brown cherry egg. And then of course we did get some Easter eggers. Easter eggers are kind of the roll of the dice. You don't really know what you're gonna get until they start laying. Now there's a misconception that you're just gonna get a rainbow color of eggs, rainbow basket of eggs, and the thing is, each chicken lays their own specific colored egg, and they'll lay that specific colored egg their entire lives. It's not going to change. You're not going to have them lay a blue egg one day and a green egg the next. They are very consistent, and it's just you don't know what you're really going to get out of them. So it's kind of a fun breed. I definitely recommend this if you've got kids. I've got my 3-year-old, which is the reason why I did buy colored egg layers, because I want to get him involved, and I thought what better way than to go out there sometimes and be like, well, how many blues do we have? How many greens? So you can tell I'm using a heat lamp and I am not using a heat plate. I also do not have a thermometer in my brooder box, but that's okay because our chicks tell us what they need. If you pay attention to them, they will huddle underneath the lamp if they are too cold. And if they're hot, they'll spread out from your lamp. And it's easy adjustments. You either raise your lamp up or you lower it down. Currently our temperature drops about 20 degrees from the daytime temperature, so at night I have been lowering my lamp, at least for the first couple of days, and then I didn't have to after about the third day. When you start feeding your chicks anything but chick starter feed, you will have to incorporate chick grit. I put about a tablespoon of chick grit in their feed, and I feed them once a day, and I've got 26 chicks. So they're getting a little bit of this chick grit, and the chick grit helps break down anything that's organic, like you're doing fruits or vegetables, mealworms, anything besides a starter feed. And the way I'm looking at it is, if the mothers were actually taking care of these chicks, they would be eating all different kinds of things outside. Unfortunately, it is a little bit too cold to put them outside right now, so I'm bringing a little bit of this stuff inside so that they're a little bit more familiar with it. And the way I'm seeing it is, I do have a 3-year-old, and I want them to be interactive with us. I don't want them to just run the whole time, so I think doing this will actually help me catch them later on. So if you have any other advice, please leave a comment below.